just got a package in the mail. These guys don't know what's in it. I'm Chuck from Brady Adventures, and you probably saw my recent video on the Toyota Tacoma that we added to the fleet. What's her name again?
I don't know. I don't know what her name is.
I think her name's Sadie.
I think it's Hurricane, because they give it some spikes.
I put a Bluetooth adapter into all of my other vehicles, right?
I know.
And you know what it's in here now. And the Bluetooth adapter mainly use it because you can't replace the stereos in either my Land Cruiser or my Acuras. And I clicked order on it, and as soon as I clicked order on it, I thought, hey, I wonder if I could actually replace the stereo in the Tacoma. Turns out I can. Turns out you can get stereos that are cheaper than the Bluetooth boxes that do Bluetooth and everything else. So that's what I decided to do. And we're gonna pop this open and take a look at it. So I looked at a lot of different models, and I was trying to go with something that was going to be cheaper than or around the price
that is the coolest
of the Bluetooth module, and I ended up going with this Pioneer unit.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wait, rainbow.
So the reason I went with the Pioneer unit is because I found it at the warehouse, and I could see that the box is dented in here, so hopefully everything inside is okay. But this was $100. So this was $35 cheaper than the Bluetooth adapter that I had in other vehicles.
The Bluetooth adapter is $135.
$135, that's right. And this can do Bluetooth, it can hook up your phone. It says it's Sirius XM ready. That means if you have I guess an antenna or something. Dual phone connection. It has USB port and auxiliary port. You can change the colors, a whole rainbow of colors, and if you have amps and stuff, it's got preamp, pre-outs, and then if you have steering wheel controls, which I don't, you can use those. It also has some app, which, I don't know, I didn't notice that till after I got it, but the app gets terrible reviews, so I'm sure it's pretty sucky. So lots of cool features for $100. I initially found a Sony that I just liked, and I've had Sonys in the past, and basically there were Sony, Kenwood, and Pioneer all had ones that were like 120, 130 bucks. So I initially looked on Crutchfield. This one was 150, and then I go on to Amazon, and this one was in the warehouse apparently because of that little dent, probably. And it was marked down to $100. And I was like, okay, so this is the more expensive one. I'm not really sure why it's more expensive. It actually has slightly less watts per channel. But the screen from the Sony one didn't have as detailed a screen. The Pioneer and the Kenwoods both had a more detailed screen. Just looked a little better. But they all essentially had the same features. Yeah, it kind of looks like, let's see what we got. This looks like a microphone to put in your car if you're doing Bluetooth.
Control.
I know, I never quite got remote controls in your car, but I guess it makes sense. I don't know. Instead of having to go like that and lean forward and stretch, maybe like pull a tendon or something, you can just have this remote control.
Oh,
This is just the wire adapter. So I also got this wire adapter, this wiring harness that goes with Toyotas.
There's an empty bag that isn't opened and some instructions.
This will plug into the wiring harness in the vehicle, and this will plug into the new stereo, and I just have to wire these two together. So we're going to do an installation here next. So we got our instructions, but let's continue to pop this open. Did you close that up on me?
Yeah. Yes.
All right, let's open it up all the way and see what this thing looks like before.
Ooh, that looks nice.
So there's the box.
Ooh, doggy.
All right, so let's take the foam off here, the styrofoam.
Styrofoam.
All right, and open this guy up.
Oh, it actually looks nice. It has a bag too.
Yep.
It's smaller than it looks in the front.
Yeah, it sort of looks like big, but it's definitely
small.
Pretty lean and mean. It should fit right into the stereo spot in the stereo in the Tacoma. Now, what I had seen on Crutchfield was all you have to do is take the brackets off the old stereo and screw them right into this, and it'll mount right in. The next thing you're gonna see is us installing this in the Tacoma. I'll have links to this in the description so you can find it, and hopefully you can get one off of the Amazon warehouse for $100 too. So if you enjoyed this video, please give us a...
You have to say it.
Please give us a...
Thumbs up!
Alright. Thanks very much for watching. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel. And always feel free to leave us any comments or questions that you might have.